Good morning everyone. Myself Pankaj Kumar and today I'll teach you computer. In last video we have seen memory unit and their capacity. So today we are going to study about computer memory. Memory. But before this I would like to recall you about IPO cycle. IPO cycle. So IPO stand for input, process and output. As we know, computer work on IPO cycle. That means input, process and output. So let me explain you. First of all, computer takes input from the user, then processor process the data, and then that processed data is known as output, or we can say information. Understood? So first computer takes input, then process the data, and after processing computer gives output to the user. This is the main function of computer. Now as we require input device like mouse, keyboard to give input to the computer, a processing device CPU to process, and output device monitor to display or get the output. But do you know where does computer hold these data? Yes, it requires one more device, and that is called storage device. That is called storage device, and we can say computer memory. Okay, so computer memory is the basic unit of computer where it can store data and instruction. Before processing, computer used to keep the data. Okay, used to keep the data in computer in memory. The data and instruction which are entered into the computer system through input unit had to be stored inside the computer before the actual processing start. Understood? So it provides space for storing data, instruction, intermediate result and final result. So data and instruction can be input, intermediate result, that is process, and final result, that is output. Understood? So all data computer used to keep in memory. I hope it is clear now. Understood? Now computer can be categorized in two ways. The first one internal memory and second one external memory. So internal memory is also called primary memory or main memory. External memory is also called secondary memory. It has internal memory has two types, RAM and ROM. It has many types like hard disk, CD, DVD, pen drive, SD card and micro SD. Okay. So one by one we will discuss. So first we will discuss internal memory. Okay. So what is internal memory? So memory which is fixed with motherboard inside the CPU is called primary memory or internal memory. Memory which is fixed with motherboard inside the CPU is called primary memory or internal memory. Okay. Now it is the main memory of computer system. It is the storage space that can be directly accessed by the processor. It has a very fast access time and smaller storage capacity with respect to the external memory. Okay, so every computer comes with certain amount of primary memory. This memory is limited and information stored in this memory gets erased when we turn off the computer. That's why it is called temporary memory. Okay, temporary memory. It provides temporary storage of small size data. Okay. Now it has two component: random access memory, that is RAM, and read only memory, that is ROM. Okay. Now we will study about RAM and ROM. So as you can see on the screen, this is the RAM, the hardware device. Okay. So RAM stands for random access memory. It is the smallest storage area in a computer where the application programs and data in current use are kept. program and data in current use are kept. So whatever user does currently, that store in RAM. Whatever user does currently, that is stored in RAM. Okay. So random access memory is temporary memory of the computer. It provides space for program and data. Provide space for program and data for execution. Suppose we have open calculator application in computer and we add 1 for 3 plus 2 for 1. So here we can say calculator is a program which is stored first in computer, memory and number and symbol which we gave for process. It is like a blackboard where teacher writes, explain and run. Okay. So when computer is turned off, content of this memory erase. So we are supposed to save the data before shut down the computer. Understood? It also called volatile memory. Why it is called volatile memory? Because when we turn off the computer, information gets erased from the RAM. That's why it is called volatile memory. This is very important. Why RAM is called volatile memory. Okay. Now the storage capacity of RAM can be increased to some extent. Okay. In market we have different types of RAM. Okay. Like 2 GB, 4 GB, 8 GB. We can use according to our requirement. Okay. RAM is much faster in reading and writing data as compared to hard disk, CD-ROM or DVD. However, the data in RAM remain till the power supply to the computer is on. As we have discussed just now, when we turn off the computer, the data information stored in RAM is lost. That is why it is called as volatile memory. This is very important line. Okay, so please learn this. ROM is the memory on which the data stored can be read, but new data cannot be written on it. The program stored are not erased when the system is switched off. So it is called non-volatile memory, whereas RAM is called volatile memory. Okay. So ROM stands for read only memory. It is a permanent memory. It is a permanent memory. The information once saved cannot be changed. Okay. It stores the instruction for the computer to start or shut down. For example, can we change the process of shutting down the computer? No, it is not possible. We cannot change because these instructions are saved in ROM. All the instructions that are required for booting or starting up the computer are stored in ROM only. Okay, that we cannot change. So I hope it is clear to you. Now the difference between RAM and ROM. So the data or instruction can be read as well as written onto it. So computer can read and write again and again, whereas the stored information can only be read but nothing can be written onto it. Here data once stored in ROM cannot be changed. Okay. Now second point, the information is lost when the power supply is switched off. Data gets erased here. Okay. And in this, data will be stored for permanently. So I hope you understood the difference between RAM and ROM. Okay. So today we have discussed memory and its type. So what is the memory? Memory is the basic unit of computer where it is stored data and instruction for process or further use. Okay. Now what are the types of memory? There are two types of memory: internal memory and external memory. What is the full form of RAM and ROM? RAM stands for random access memory. ROM stands for read only memory. Understood? The next day we will study about external memory. Okay. Thank you.